What is up, guys? So today I wanted to talk to you about an idea that changed my life. And the idea was called improving by subtraction. It comes from an entrepreneur called Sam Ovens. Right now he owns a company called school.com with Alex Hormozy. And before that he sold another company for $30 million called consulting.com. So Sam Ovens talks about this idea of improving by subtraction before you improve by addition. Meaning, don't add things into your life. If you're not where you want to be yet, don't add things into your life because you're already spending all your time and energy somewhere. So you can't just add things in and then magically hope to get them done, right? You can't take on a new business or start building your body in a different way if you're already doing a whole bunch of stuff that wastes a whole bunch of your time and your energy. So he says improve by subtraction before improving by addition, meaning remove things from your life that you know are holding you back, that you know are slowing you down, that you know are where your time and energy is leaking right now. Remove things from your life because the truth is successful people don't do more than you. Successful people just know how to allocate their time and energy. They know where to invest their time and energy to get a return. So they're not doing more than you, they're doing things that you don't do because they have space you don't have. And they have space you don't have because you're still doing things they don't do. The truth is you, as somebody who hasn't become successful, maybe by your own standards or by somebody else's, are doing more than the successful people that you admire, are doing more than the successful people that you learn from. Those people don't do certain things that we all, as the masses, the average person does, which is watch TV, binge watch shows, scroll TikTok all day, watch porn, play video games. They don't do these things, and so they have a lot of time and energy to pour into what actually matters. So they're good at differentiating signal versus noise. This is one of the skills you can adopt that will make you successful or make you a failure. The idea of signal versus noise. In your day, you have thousands or hundreds or tens of things that you could choose to do, and most of it is going to be noise. A few things in there, out of all of that stuff, or maybe even just one, is going to be signal, the thing that actually moves the needle on your goals. And your job is to figure out what is signal and what is noise every single day, and then to focus all your time and energy on the signal. But you can only do that if you remove the noise first. So you improve by subtraction before focusing on improving by addition. Before you add things into your life, remove old bad things and then replace. Replace with the new good things. Replace old failure habits with new improved success habits. And the way that you can find out what are success habits and failure habits is figure out what failures do every day. Figure out what the average person spends their time on. And then you will notice you do certain things that that person also does. You want to start removing those things. And then go ahead and figure out what a successful person does. Success is by your own definition. Remember, success is subjective, not objective. Success is defined by you. So if your success is a fit body, and figure out what somebody with a fit body does day to day, and figure out what a person with a fat, out of shape body does day to day. Remove the things that the person who's not in shape does, and double down on the things that the person who's in shape does. So first, remove the habits you have that are keeping you out of shape. Skipping the gym, eating bad foods, eating fast food, whatever it is. Start to remove those. And then double down on the things that the healthy person does, which are obviously going to be things like eating healthy foods, going to the gym 5-6 times a week, optimizing even on the days they don't go to the gym. Maybe they get up and get 10,000 or 15,000 steps a day. If you're not doing those things, then you're obviously not going to have a fit body. So you want to go find somebody who is successful by your own standards, nobody else's. Success is not your parents' definition, it's not your cousin's definition, not your friend's definition, not anybody except for you. First step to success in your own life is defining what success is to you. I once heard, define what the symphony of success sounds like to you. Is it a fit body? And if it is, what does that body look like? Is it a rich life, a wealthy life? And if that's true, what number is that for you that makes you wealthy? Define what your own symphony of success sounds like. And then find people who have already done those things that you want to do, who have already become the person you want to become, who have already built the life that you want to live, and then learn from them. Steal their ideas, steal the wheels that they've created, which is to say, don't reinvent the wheel. You don't have to. You can just go find other wheels that people have already built, take them and put them onto your car, which is you. So study success. That is the grand principle that I'm sharing with you. Study success and first define success. Figure out what it is to you. If you want a strategy to figure out what success is to you, invert it. What does the worst life look like to you? What does the worst body look like to you? What does the worst relationship look like to you? What does the worst business look like to you? And then after you've inverted it, you figured out what all the bad, terrible things are that you don't want, then flip it on its head, invert that inversion, and you'll have your version of success. That way of thinking is called inverted thinking. It comes from a man called Charlie Munger. At least that's where I learned it from. And the purpose of it is that it's often much easier for us to figure out what we don't want, what is terrible, how to destroy a thing. than to how to do a thing, how to figure something out, what we do want. So you can just ask yourself, what does the worst relationship in the world look like? And then you can invert that and you'll have your best, most successful relationship. For example, the worst relationship ever would be the person lies to me all the time. The person isn't godly. The person has bad values. The person has bad friends that persuade them to do bad things. And then ultimately, when you have this bad person defined, you'd flip it on its head and you'd have this person never lies to me. They have great friends. They have great values, and so on and so forth. So use inverted thinking to your advantage to figure out what you do want. Find out the successful people who already have the definition of success that you've created for yourself, and then go ahead and start subtracting the bad things and adding in and doubling down on the good things. And you will start to make progress and become the person you actually want to be, the person that you love, and the person that you can look in the mirror and tell yourself confidently that you love every single day. All right, guys, so that is the end of the video. I will see you tomorrow. If you found something useful from the video, please go ahead and subscribe, like, do your thing, and please have a wonderful night. I'll see you very soon. Peace out, guys.